debut. Please welcome into Studio C, defensive lineman Blake Mangelson. Hi, Blake. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it.
What up, bro? My man.
Great to have you here.
Yes, thank you so much.
Last week we had you on the show, but not in the studio. You were in the film room last week, breaking stuff down. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, it was really fun.
You did very well. You did really well.
Thank you.
Your hometown's listed as Nephi, Utah.
Yes, sir.
Is that a born and raised Nephi, Utah thing, or did you ever other places?
No, born and raised in Nephi. Yeah, it was fun, small town.
Yeah, and your high school would then be JUAB, right?
Yep, JUAB.
Okay. Kalani, when did you first become acquainted with this fella?
Well, out of high school. I mean, he was a big-time playmaker and had tons of plays for JUAB. And it's actually funny because my son played against the 8th grade JUAB team last week. And right when we got there, all we could hear was about Blake. Everywhere.
He's a legend.
Yeah, it was awesome. And you know, he's a tough kid. I'm glad that he's getting the airtime because he doesn't really care to talk too much, and he's shy. And but he makes his presence known on the field. He's done some amazing things for us, and he's always willing to help us out. And so a lot of times when he played, he hasn't redshirted, so he's played every year. Even as a true freshman, we've asked him like, "Hey, guys got hurt. We need you to do this," and he was always willing to help the team. And so he's just got that tough man mentality that I love coaching, and we can always count on him. He reminds me of like the Brett Kiesel that I played with back in the day, and there's a lot of he was a small town guy too. He's from Wrubell, Wyoming.
Wrubell, Wyoming, that's right. I was there last week. We were talking about Kiesel for that reason. Yeah.
So Blake is right along lines of that, and we have NFL scouts every day coming to practice, and the majority of them are coming to see him too. So it's a really cool thing. He's a next level guy, and we asked him to play D tackle for us, and he's dominating up front. You guys see what he's done the first 3 games, and I can't wait to see what he does Saturday night. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Did you play other sports besides football growing up?
Yeah, I actually wrestled. So I was a state champion my senior year.
And the other sports, the ball sports, did they appeal to you, or are you pretty much wrestling and football for a long time?
Nope, just wrestling and football.
So when did you decide that you could zero in on football and make it something you could pursue at the college level? And when did BYU come into the mix?
Sure. Honestly, I never thought I'd be playing college ball. Growing up, it didn't come apparent until probably my junior year. My coach, Coach Bowering from JUAB High School, came to me and he's like, "Hey, we got some coaches coming in." And yeah, then my senior year, I wasn't highly recruited. Got a couple walk-ons from SUU, Snow College, and then BYU came around, and I mean, it's a no-brainer to come up here compared to those other places.
When you were growing up, were you a BYU football fan?
Yeah, so most of my family were fans. My immediate family, we didn't really have a team, but I'll be honest, I cheered more for Utah. So
back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
Kalani, now that you have someone like him able to, kind of man the inside with Big John there, how comfortable do you feel about that position with those 2 guys up front?
I feel comfortable with this guy in the game. I mean, he's one of the most trustworthy guys we got around. So I feel comfortable with him. Any task we need him to do, he's going to get it done. And that's whether you're on or off the field. He's willing to do whatever he takes. And I mean, he takes the players under his wing. A lot of people don't say the quiet one's actually the most effective because he has like these really cool connections with everybody, and you can tell when people cheer for him when he was, player of the game, things like that. I mean, this guy gets it done, and the team loves him. So, I mean, he's a business guy. You can tell he's like all about getting to work, but he's not afraid of hard work. But he's one of the most loving guys we have on our team. You
have been both a defensive end and a defensive tackle. You've been outside, you've been inside. What's been the change for you that way?
I mean, the biggest change is putting on weight.
Yeah. The tackles are usually bigger.
Yep, yeah. Exactly. So I've put on about 15 pounds now, so I'm about at 280 right now. But other than that, a lot of the technique carries over, and I've appreciated like moving inside. It's helped me understand the defense a little bit better, and I mean, I'm still playing a little bit of defensive end as well.
Right.
So.
Your thoughts on a 3-0 start for the second straight year?
Oh, it's just exciting. A lot of people counted us out this year and didn't have very high expectations, but within the football group, we knew what was going to happen, and we're just excited to go 3-0.
How'd you like Laramie on the weekend?
Oh, it was fun. Really fun environment. A little bit hostile, but no, it was a good time. Laramie After Dark is a good time.
We know that Provo After Dark is a good time too.
Exactly.
How does it feel to have an 8:30 kick for K-State this weekend?
It's exciting. I mean, everyone knows Wrubell After Dark. It's a party, and I think we're gonna have an awesome time playing, and I think it's just a perfect time for a ranked game like that.
Kalani, you've already talked about how stoked you are for getting back in the building this weekend for this game.
Yeah, I mean the energy, you could feel it from the fans too, and the team, that they're feeling it. And we had a good day of prep today. You know, yesterday and today I mean, the guys they work hard all the time. I told them to just enjoy it. I told them after practice today, like, you got to enjoy it too. You know what I mean? It's a lot of fun. And when you saw, I think the second half, the guys are having a lot more fun. I mean, Keelan's kick return did a little bit of that, but I think the guys just got to really be able to live in the moment a little bit more and just have fun with it. I think these guys are going to be physical. We're going to be physical. It's going to be a fun game, and like Blake says, it's going to be a party.
Can't get here soon enough. A good, clean party. Coming up next, we're playing Who Makes the Play? When BYU football with Kalani Sitake continues. More with the coach and Blake after this. Stay with us.